my soul gets to fly when I'm with him. Good morning. Let's go for a ride. I guess I've just never seen an animal that has such a wildness, yet an intelligent wildness, and such a free spirit. Good boy, how you feeling today? Who's that? One of your girlfriends, huh? You really see in an Egyptian Arabian that they will not take abuse. They have too much dignity. They have too much regard for themselves and who they are as beings on this planet, and they will be respected. Whoa.
Patrick Swayze is having a relationship you won't read about in the gossip columns. An Arabian stallion called Tammin stole his heart on his 40th birthday.
Get on his back, I feel part of the earth. I don't necessarily feel small. I feel whole and complete without human hang-ups in a way. I feel like my soul gets to fly when I'm with him.
Cameras aren't rolling, Patrick and his wife Lisa Mimi surround themselves with horses, especially Egyptian Arabians.
There you go.
I caught up with them on Thistlewood Farms, a new Arabian stud just outside San Antonio, Texas.
Look at you could be in harness. Oh, you're vying for attention here.
When you get a bond happening with a horse, you know, it's interesting because I find the more I get into horses, because, you know, like I was raised a cowboy and you know, did some rodeoing and stuff and thought I was a horseman, but I found out later that I knew nothing about horses. All they were you know, were a tool to get you from the box to the calf. As I've gotten into these horses, I've realized how far you can go with them.
Despite movie commitments, Patrick and Lisa compete on the horse circuit around the United States and spend any spare hours training.
Trying to train a horse is about your basic abilities in communication, and you get to find out how bad we can be at that. So from that point of view, it teaches you a lot about being an actor, because, you know, that's the essence of an actor is your ability to communicate.
The strong yet gentle nature of Arabians began a long time ago in the deserts of the Middle East.
Man's survival absolutely depended on these horses. And any kind of power you had at all depended on the horses that you had. These horses were treated like a family member. And a lot of them slept in the tents with them. They shared their food with them. And when you do that for centuries, it's something that's in that animal. And it's so funny because you look into these horses' eyes, and the history is all there.
Guiding to the right.
He's always very adventurous. And Arabians are really lively horses, and they have that same sense of adventure that he does.
You were great. You were a good boy. Yes, you were.
He's going to be a swimming pool.
He is. You were great. You're so brave.
But did you see him? Did you see him like walk in that water? He leaped in that water, leapt in that water.
And I love it that he went out a little bit and then he just stopped.
Yeah.
You were great. You were
a
great.
willing horse for an old desert sand horse.
Yeah.
You're a swimming pool.
There are about 60 Arabians at Thistlewood Farms, and from here, Lisa and Patrick hope to build a team of horses to show around the country. But today, it's purely pleasure.